over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Good morning, folks, or as this condition may be, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you find yourself around the world. Welcome back to the program. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania. It's round 3 of United Rugby Championship action. Just testing my microphone, making sure it's working okay. All right, let's get started. The Lions are at Ellis Park hosting Edinburgh. For the Lions at fullback, it's Kuhn Horn, Rob McQuaney, exciting guy on the right wing. And after that, we've got Eric Cronje and Reinhard Jonke in the center. Edwil van der Merwe is back on the left wing. Cade Volhuter at fullback once again. Morne van den Berg gets the nod at scrum half. Frankie Horn is the captain once again wearing the number 8 jersey. Jared Cairns, Johannes Pretorius. It's JC Pretorius, is it not? Darian Landsberg and Reinhard Northnagel are your locks. In the front row, it's Asenati Nabakanye, the bulldozer himself. Peter Botta, PJ Botta, and Juan Skuman. Off the bench, it's Franco Murray, Heiko Polman, Conrad van Vuren. In that front row, Ruben Scruman, Renzo Duplessis, the player we're all excited to see. We want to see the leading scorer in the Currie Cup this year. Sanini Nohamba starts on the bench. Marius Lowe, not the captain, sitting on the bench. And then Henko van Wyk. There's your lineup for the Lions in this contest. And let's go next up. It's Edinburgh. For Edinburgh, at fullback, it's Wes Goosen. Darcy Graham is on the right wing. Ross McCann, Matt Scott in the center. Duhan van der Merwe, the guy who's always dangerous, Scottish national from South Africa. On the left wing, Ben Healy at the fullback. Ben Vellecolt is a co-captain. And once again, at scrum half, Magnus Bradbury, Hamish Watson, Jamie Ritchie, Grant Gilchrist. There's some serious Scottish nationals right there. Gilchrist is the other co-captain. Marshall Sykes, then Paul Hill, Ewan Ashman, and Pierre Scruman in that front row, another South African. Off the bench, it's Patrick Harrison, Bowen Fenta, another South African, Darcy Ray, Jamie Hodgson, Ben Muncaster, Ali Price, Ross Thompson, and Mosesi Tupeltolo. Well, there you go, folks. That's what you got. Calling this game today, it's Adam Jones. Let's go ahead and get ourselves on the camera here. And everybody's welcome back to the program on a Saturday morning, October 5th, 2024. Adam Jones from Wales is the official on the pitch. The side judges are Anru van Rooyen and Stephen Geldenhuis from South Africa, and the TMO's Keith David from Wales. That is the situation for today as we get this game underway here shortly. The Lions find themselves in an unusual position, starting the season 1 win and no losses. Good start for the Lions. Let's see how it goes if it continues. I left my Lions cap all the way over there. Hang on a second. There we go. Now I got the Lions cap on. I won't leave it on for long. Just pull it out. Welcome to everybody who's a fan of rugby and supporting the program. Really do appreciate it. I see some the usual suspects and also a couple of folks. Well, somebody took their score down because they said they were. Oh no, still that's Eddie Kuhn put in there. Yeah. So let me take that off. It's kind of distracting right now. Right. So this one's at Ellis Park, and the Lions have a chance to go up 2-0 to start the season. That would be absolutely incredible if they do it. Last week's game I said was boring, and some people weren't too thrilled with my assessment there. Well, it was boring, and I told people why. It's because I was half asleep after fighting with my computer. Well, last night had more fun with my computer. Things nearly went crazy, but it wasn't my computer. It was Google. Suddenly trying to switch accounts from my main account to my Rugby Ascendant account, and Google wouldn't let me do it. It wouldn't do it. And it automatically directed me to something telling me that I need to, delete the cookies. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got millions of cookies in here. Who wants to delete cookies? That's not going to happen. And eventually what happened was I had to try the cookies for 1 hour, then 2 hours, then 3 hours, then the whole day. None of that worked, even though I logged in that accounts that day. So I had to delete all my cookies, which meant last night I had to sit here and re-log into all my financial websites, all my business websites, all my news services, and I'm sure I missed a bunch. I spent 2 hours logging back in. Of course, it's not as simple. You got to have two-factor authentication, and things like Facebook don't work, so I had to get an authenticator app out. What a night it was, folks. What a night it was. Well, such is life. Some people have far bigger problems, especially those living in the hills of Western North Carolina and North Georgia. A bunch of white folks out there suffering immensely as the government sits by and does nothing for them. Comes to the table 1 week after people trapped, 1,000 people missing, 200 confirmed dead. We've got bigger problems than my computer. But yesterday, Connacht defeats the Scarlets 24-23. That was a close one. Scarlets nearly pulled it off on their home pitch at Park Y. And then Glasgow just rolled over Cardiff 52-36. Today, we've got back-to-back rugby calling, starting with the Lions at Edinburgh, and after that, up is the Bulls in Ulster. After that, we've got Dragons hosting the Sharks, and then Zebra Parma hosting the Stormers. It's going to be a long day for me. And after all that, Donald Trump is back in Butler, Pennsylvania today, where he was nearly assassinated on July 13th. That will be on my regular channel, assuming I can log into it after all this nonsense. Once I got logged into Rugby Ascendant, I didn't mess with anything last night. I just left my computer alone. I didn't want to have to go through all this. So now I'm set so I can do this broadcast. Exactly, bystander. You're correct. You have no choice but to have online accounts for things. You're forced into it, and it is a nightmare when you clear cookies. I've never liked clearing cookies. It's annoying. I don't understand why it's such a problem with Windows-based things. I mean, there's simple little text files that give instructions. All right, I've got a view, and my broadcast is here. It's not something that happened for the Springboks game last week. I had to wait 15 minutes into the game. But I have a picture of Ellis Park, a largely empty and cavernous Ellis Park in Johannesburg. Only a few trainers out there on the pitch right now. I see nobody in the stands, assuming this is live, which is what it should be. That's just disheartening and depressing. That's why they never announced the they never announced the crowd sizes. Okay, I have the feed, the studio feed, so I can see things already. There's a couple people in the corner there at the end of the stadium, and people coming off the pitch. So there's nothing coming through on the audio, but there is sound there. All right, so we'll get started here in a few minutes. The game is just supposed to be 2 minutes away. The players are not on the pitch yet. Now, I wonder if they just announced this early. Hey, listen, I don't know about y'all, but I had a really good super... Oh, here we go. We got it. All right, so row 3, I've got my announcers. That's good. That lets me know that the game feed is coming in good. Super Report really screwed us up last week. There's a few people in the stands. Round 3. So last week, the Lions, like I said, did very well. So they find themselves not at the bottom of the log for once. They're in 8th position. They could get a bonus point victory. But the problem is that other teams have already played 2 games with 5 points. If they get another one, they move themselves up quite a ways in the log. So, late change. Hang on. All right, so PJ Bota is out and Murray is in. I don't know who's going to be the backup now at hooker. Franco Murray is now the hooker, so that's a change. Late change. PJ Bota is ill and will not be able to play in today's game. So, Edinburgh's got to change. Sorry. Wow. So Ross McCann moves to number 11. Duhan Vandemeven won't be in this game. He had a tight calf this morning. Ross McCann moves to 11. Wow. And Tuputulu comes in the game, so I don't know who is now at 23. Wow. Okay, well, there you go. So a couple late changes for this game. But as I was saying, I had an incredible Super Brew week thus far. Of course, there's a Wednesday game, and I picked Tasman over Auckland by 9, and I got both points there because it's 31-17. And then I just went crazy. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 consecutive victories Picks, the only one I got wrong was that Southland North Harbour game in New Zealand last night. So great start to my Super Brew weekend. And here comes Edinburgh out on the pitch now. Like I say, a couple late changes here. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. Just 18 likes. Come on. You're here for a reason. Help me out. Your comments in the chat and your likes drive people to the channel. The more people we get, the more incentive I have to continue doing this. Trust me, it's a very long day, uncompensated. I do it out of love of the game to promote the game of rugby. And I do appreciate your support, those of you who are South Africans particularly, who come over and listen to my Major League Rugby broadcasts when I do those, because that's about the only audience I have. Americans really don't tune in for that. Here come the Lions out on the pitch. So this Lions team went 9-1 on the season and then lost in the championship at home right here against the Sharks in an extra time 59-meter kick by Jordan Hendricks, who broke their hearts. That's Bulls' hearts, I should say. All right, so here we go. Adam Khabani Bobo is in the booth for Super Sport. Okay, the crowd is thrilled in a little bit here. And we've got the Lions gathered in a circle. I'm not sure what they're gathered for. Edinburgh is in their positions to get started for this game. So they came away with a loss against the Bulls last week. Now they switched down here to play the Lions. It'll be a tough start to the season if Edinburgh goes 0-2. A quality side. But the Lions, what a great season start it would be if they could win a second game here. Last week, both the Sharks and the Stormers squandered victories. So here we go. Cue and horn from midfield, whistle blows, and we're underway at Ellis Park in Johannesburg. Ball goes deep, 7 meters from the try line on the near side of the pitch. It's caught down there by Magnus Bradbury. He comes forward. Bradbury's tackled. The ruck is formed. And Fellacott sends it back for a clearance kick by Ben Healy. The ginger-haired Ben Healy kicks it down the pitch. It'll be a Lions line out about 24 meters away. So good start to the game so far. Just moments into it. I do not have a scoreboard or a clock, so I apologize. I will not be able to tell you this clock time because I don't have it. These idiots have not put it up. I do not understand that. Let me turn my scoreboard on. And a line out successful by the Lions. I just realized that those things weren't there. It's going to be hard to call this game without a clock. J.C. Pretorius with a carry. Over to Mornay Funderbeck. Funderbeck digs it out at the 22. Feeds it into the middle of the pitch for the Lions. Tackle made there. Ruck form. Mornay Funderbeck goes far on the outside. That ball's into Eric Cronier's hands. He's driven to the ground pretty quickly there by Magnus Bradbury. And we have a penalty against Edinburgh. Are they going to go for the points? This is a kickable penalty. Lions going to kick for the corner. They're going to take the 3 points. Last week, the South African sides kept going for the corner. Today, they're going for the post. Cade Volhuter backs up. That's inside the 22, and he backs the ball up about 8 meters to give himself a slightly better angle there. So it's a good start for the Lions. All right, folks, welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you joining me. You look very good in your Lions jersey, says Tristan. The Lions are definitely going to kick butt today. Yeah, well, let's see. We'll see. We'll see. Arc Precision says, go Lions. Welcome, Tristan. Matthew Dixon says, how this economy is strong and effective. Matthew's busy eating mushrooms again. Stop eating mushrooms, Matthew. It's not healthy. I'm looking at the Lions jerseys. They're not quite the same one I've got. It's the same one, but they've got the actual game jerseys stitching across here instead of this print. And this is actually embroidered. It's pretty cool. Here's the kick. And Cade Volhuter puts the Lions up 3-0 early in the game. As I said, I don't have a clock, folks. I have the studio feed. These geniuses have not got the graphics up on the screen. So I'm probably going to make some mistakes in this one today, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to have to open up something that gets me the play-by-play in a feed. Let me see if I can't find that in Rugby 365 or somewhere like that. Maybe here on, maybe here, if I can get this on the United Rugby site. Here's the restart into the corner. Ooh, almost goes into touch. Should have let it go. But it's fielded down there by the Lions inside their 22. And it's Jared Cairns who brings it back into play. Ruck form, Mornay Vandenberg over to the center. And Hamish Watson is there to drive him back. Pierre Skuman comes into the ruck. And having a hard time getting to it is Mornay Vandenberg. He looses the ball with his left boot down the pitch. It's going to go into touch past midfield. Brought back in there by the Edinburgh side, and Ben Healy kicks it high into there. Here's a chase. A couple of the Edinburgh players not retreating. Taken by Kuhnhorn, bounces off the first tackler, gets away from the second tackler, finally taken down by the third tackler. Kuhnhorn picks up about 8 meters. Nice job on the high ball by the Lions over to the center of the pitch. Oh, there's... And that was penalty advantage. Penalty advantages there for the Lions. Edinburgh starting out with some discipline problems here. Cade Volhuter will put this down the pitch. Lions leading 3-0. Now I've lost my audio. There's the skull. I got a clock finally. I got a clock, but I lost the audio. Oh, I love Super Sport. A worthless broadcaster. Anyway, I now have the score and the clock. 3 minutes in, but I've lost my audio. There's no audio. Oh, my goodness. It just went dead. All right, that's fine. I'm calling the game. I don't need the people in the booth, but it does help for some background information occasionally. 4 minutes, 16 seconds into this contest. It's a line out for the Lions just on the Edinburgh side of the pitch after Cade Volhuter kicks it down the field. Here's a line out. Darian Landsberg's in there. Who's going to get it? It goes to Landsberg. Successful. Back to Mornay. Finding the bag over to the middle. And here come the Lions. Oof. Reinhard Jonke with the carry and the ball. Oh, boy, that's a stout defense from the Scotland side. And Cade Volhuter on the wing. And there it is. Now I've got my audio back. Thank you, Super Sport. Off their feet. No penalty called. Oh, pick and go. Look at this. The Lions break free. Frankie Horde goes on the loose. He feeds it back. Oh, the Lions are coming hard. And we'll find him out. Oh, it's over to Mornay Funderburg. Just 6 meters out now are the Lions. What a brilliant series of play. Landsberg leads the ball outside. Jonke bounces it off the pitch. It's picked up and scored by Kuhnhorn. The only question is it forward? Because he bounced it off the turf. Kuhnhorn in the corner, and the Lions go up. My goodness, talk about an exciting sequence of play. I don't think they're even going to go to the TMO on this. That was unbelievable. Kuhnhorn gets the try. Wow. Woo, baby. Kuhnhorn with the try. Woo-hoo. My goodness. Whew, they're not even going to look at that. I'll just put it up on the board. My goodness. Whoo, Kuhnhorn. His 12th try. Wow. Just beautiful stuff. This was absolutely brilliant work by the Lions here. Watching the replay now. Boy, Frankie Horn just picked it off and went. No one was over the ball, so he ran down the pitch, picked up a good, 30 meters or so, and was ready to offload. He had the support runners. That's the key. Always be in support. He looked right. He looked back to the left. He slowed down. He offloaded perfectly. So here comes a conversion from Kuhnhorn. Very difficult angle. Not Kuhnhorn, excuse me, by Cade Volhuter. Volhuter hit the post, and it bounces off to the left. So, it was Kuhnhorn. Kuhnhorn misses the conversion. I thought it was Cade Volhuter. I can't see. All right, so it's 8-0 Lions. This is a good start. This is a much better-looking Lions team than we've seen in previous URC seasons. Season 4 for South African sides, minus Southern Kings and the Cheetahs. And these 4 are doing pretty well. Here's Ben Healy with restart from midfield. 7 minutes into the contest now. Down inside the 22. Back again once to that corner. This time it's Jared Cairns again. He's buried. And the ruck is formed. Is that Ben Healy? That's not Ben Healy under there, is it? Long time to get it out. And Mornay Funderburg off the right boot this time. He finds touch. Well, he's doing a great job here. Mornay Funderburg is off to a great start as a scrum half. The now capped Springbok. Mornay Funderburg is now capped Springbok. This is 55th appearance. All right, here we go. It'll be an Edinburgh line out from 45 meters away on the Lions side of the pitch. They're being admonished to slide back. Welcome back to 86 people currently here. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. They go short, and Edinburgh just gets away with getting that ball in there. They toss it in. John Skuman, it's stripped, and the Lions kick it into touch, but I think it was knocked on. Wow. Lions are aware of everything. They had a quick tackle there, got that thing under control very quickly in that line out. Yeah, it's a knock on. The Lions knocking on. But Mornay Funderbeck did a good job putting it in touch so that it wouldn't go in. First scrum of the game now comes 8 minutes in with the Lions leading 8-0. TF says Bucks O'Keefe cheated. Here we go again. We got trolls coming in. All right, well, if that gets you happy, there's no Springboks discussion even here. 8:30 into the contest. Bind. Set. Steady. Ball put in by Fellacott. And they come away with it. Edinburgh driving through the middle of the pitch. Now they're going to go wide on the outside. Tupatola now with carry. He's tackled. Tupalotu and Jamie Ritchie with the ball. He goes into it, but not really getting anything there. They come back to the center now. Grant Gilchrist. Here come Tupalotu on the near side. He goes all the way from the far side to the near side. Ruck is formed. They're outside the 22 at about 26 meters. They hand that ball to Magnus Bradbury. He's tackled right in the center of the pitch. They're going to go to the far side now. Ben Healy sends that ball. But Eric Cronier, among others, is there for the tackle. Healy back to the inside. Gets the ball to Darcy Graham. That's Scottish national name. We haven't called much here. Darcy Graham is tackled. The Lions are over top of the ball. Did they get it? They got it. Oh, nice job by Eric Cronier. Jacqueline. J.C. Pretorius is on the loose on the outside. They get him up near midfield. 48 meters. J.C. Pretorius is tackled. And a penalty for not rolling away and off their feet. Another ill-disciplined penalty by Edinburgh. Boy, that's like the fourth penalty on them already, just 10 minutes into the contest. Off their feet. Wow. They are being punished for their ill discipline. They are making this too easy for the Lions, folks. Making it too easy. 10 minutes now is the mark in an 80-minute contest. Cade Volhuter will kick this with his silly haircut. Someone needs to tell him that that is a Nazi haircut. Stop getting your haircut that way. Cade Volhuter sends it down the pitch. Let's see where it winds up in touch. It'll be around the 22. Wow. What an incredible steal there by Cronier. I mean, that was an incredible steal. He just put his hands on it, ripped it up. Incredible work there. Eric Cronier with a great job there. All right, so this is right at the 22. Lions get a line out, leading 8-0 already. Chance to go up 15-0. And, folks, they need to pour it on, boys. Pour it on. Don't take your foot off the gas. Here's the line out. Franco Murray will throw it in. He does. Successful to Frankie Horn. Line out. The J.C. Pretorius comes away with it. Pretorius cuts back inside. Goes outside. Inside the 22. Pretorius tackled there. Mornay Funderbeck over to the middle to Darian Landsberg's first carry. Landsberg still going. Down about 10 meters. Brilliant stuff. Mornay Funderbeck back into the middle. Into the hands of Jared Cairns. Cairns having another good game for the Lions. Tackles made, but players not rolling away. No penalty called. Landsberg with the carry again. Mornay Funderbeck digs it out, sends it to the far side of the pitch. Cade Volhuter finds Kuhnhorn. Kuhnhorn finds J.C. Pretorius. Pretorius still driving forward, and they try to strip him, but unsuccessful. J.C. Pretorius places the ball. Yeah, ball's available. Inside the 22, but not getting any real distance here as the Edinburgh defense is stout, and they've turned it over. Edinburgh has gotten the ball. Woo, that's got to be a sense of relief for Edinburgh fans. Kick it down the pitch. It stays in play, still bouncing towards our 22, and finally picked up down there at the 22 by Cade Volhuter. He's not going to kick it into touch. The Lions decide to keep it in play. And here is going down the pitch. Oh, nice kick. It's a 50. Oh, no. It bounces about the 5-meter line, stays in play. Heck of a kick there. I think it was by Kuhnhorn. They go back the other direction, caught on the fly at the 40-meter. Jonka comes over midfield down to the Edinburgh 10-meter line. Wow. Picked up a good 20 meters there. Landsberg back in the middle. So the Lions have the ball again now, and they're playing advantage. It must have been offsides. Mornay Funderbeck turns and spins, nearly breaks through that defense. Almost had a line break. And Cronier out to Jonka. Jonka finds Kuhnhorn. He throws it on the wing to J.C. Pretorius running down the sideline. He's got help, and it's Rob McQuaddy dancing. Rob McQuaddy's going to get in unless he went into touch. He'll run towards the post, and the Lions will score again. Oh, baby, it's on. The route is on early. Let's see if they can keep it up. Oh, my goodness. Rob McQuaddy gets the try. Unbelievable stuff. So scintillating rugby. This is what we need to see from the Lions. Rob McQuaddy's second try of the season. Wow. Brilliant stuff. 2 games in, 2 tries. Rob McQuaney's really coming of age here for the Lions. This is a guy I thought had a lot of talent, but didn't quite show it till this season. I thought it was a forward pass from Kuhn Horn, but to J.C. Pretorius, but they never said anything. So Rob McQuaney with the try. It doesn't look like it's going to be looked at on TMO, so I'll go ahead and put it up on the board. Wow. And the conversion's good. And it's now 15-0. All right, Edinburgh side. A lot of penalties by the Edinburgh side. That's contributed to this early, huge lead by the Lions. Welcome to the 98 people currently here. Do appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, hey, take a second to become one. It doesn't cost anything but a moment of your time. This is coming to you free. You can become a supporter and pay if you'd like.
That was easy.
Help defray some of my cost of doing this. And no, it's not simply sitting here. I've got subscription for all the different rugby services I have to pay for. Also, travel fees, hotels, food, and, of course, equipment. All right, I had to spend 7,000 Rand to fix my computer the other day. And restart down to the 22. Darian Landsberg gets it, picks up about 2 meters. He's tackled there by Magnus Bradbury. Bradbury having a lot of action here early on. There's Mornay Vandenberg. Labakanye with his first carry. Picks up about a 0.5 meter and goes down like a sack of potatoes. The bulldozer, Asanati and Labakanye. Mornay Vandenberg having a great game at scrum half. Kicks it high. This one doesn't go nearly as far, and it stays in touch down around the 10-meter line where the competition for it goes. But the Lions knock it on. Edwin Vandenberg knocks it on. And they're playing a knock-on advantage now. Are Edinburgh. They come back over midfield. Ben Healy. They go wide. And they try to cut back in the center. I'm not really sure what Matt Scott was trying to do there, but the Edinburgh side back to midfield. And across the middle, here they come now. Jamie Ritchie with the carry. Fellicott just trying to get his players sorted out. Pierre Skuman. Skuman picks up 1 meter, and they're inside lines territory, but they have a penalty for not rolling away. No wonder there's the guy laying on top of him. I mean, J.C. Pretorius has got a guy twice his size lying on top of him. How's he supposed to roll away? I guess the key is you let yourself get in a vulnerable position. Are they going to go for the post? No, they're kicking for the corner. Trailing 15-0. Edinburgh's first genuine scoring opportunity. Now they're going to kick it for the corner. And what do we got going on there? Somebody subscribe. Claire Forbes, 1808, subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, donkey. All right, so Edinburgh kicks it down the pitch. It'll be their ball now. Lineouts in at the 22 for Edinburgh. They're into them all, but they come out of it immediately. Here they come. Ashman breaks away. Darcy Graham dancing, gets through 3 tackles. Wow, Darcy Graham showing his muster there. And the Edinburgh side down about 10 meters away now. Lions have made a big mistake after scoring up 15-0. You can't take your foot off the pedal. Stupid penalty by J.C. Pretorius at midfield has cost them dearly. Tackle made by the Lions on the far side of the pitch. But Fellicott's looking for help. Here he comes. Ben Healy. Tuipiloto is tackled. Nice tackle there. What's the penalty advantage for? Must be an offside call. And Edinburgh is playing an advantage here now. Easily makeable penalty, but they want more. They go wide. They're about 18 meters out now. Lions defense holding stout for the moment. They go outside into the hands of Paul Hill. It's a kind of a bland name for rugby, Paul Hill. Fellicott feeds it to the far side. And they're running out of space over there. Ben Healy comes back to the inside to Skuman. The ball pops loose. We're going to come back for an offside penalty a few moments ago. 17 minutes into the contest now. And the Lions retreat. It's easy 3 points here. And they're going to go for the points. They're playing Toto at Ellis Park. I love it. I hear the rains down in Africa.
Hitting them strong, and you mentioned that they're bouncing off. There's no one of the Lions players.
I love it, man. Toto, man. They were the bomb back in the day. I hear the rains down in Africa. Echoes in the nights. Sure as Kilimanjaro. Wow, man. What days. Toto. Men at work. Flock of seagulls. 6 meter line out. 5 meter line out. And it'll be tossed in here by Ewan Ashman. Edinburgh now threatening. 18 minutes in. Line out successful to Jamie Ritchie. And they break free. Well, they're going to get in. They're close. Unless it's held up, it'll be a try. It is. Goal line dropout. It was held up by the Lions. Great defense there. Ooh, man. J.C. Pretorius is in on that, and a handful of other Lions. Great job. So Edwell Fondemever had the initial contact. Then J.C. Pretorius came in there. And then Mornay Fondemever. Well, he wasn't in there. Two of the smallest guys on the team are the ones who kept that from being a try. Brilliant work by Fondemever and Edwell Fondemever. My goodness. Here's a kick from the goal line. Kuhn Horn sends it down past midfield. It bounces. Oh, that thing took off all the way down the 38-meter line. That's a brilliant kick. So the Lions defense gets up to almost midfield before Edinburgh gets up there. And Wes Hussen carries it down to the Lions' 40-meter line. 10-meter line. Okay, here we go. Far side. Here comes Edinburgh. Can the Lions defense get over there? They're on the outside now. Off to Ewan Ashman, their hooker. He offloads the ball. Who's that dancing? I can't see. Looks like it's McCann. Ross McCann is down. And, oh, my goodness. Hamish Watson tries crashing through the line, but no success there. They are, however, approaching the 22 slowly. Edinburgh working their way towards the 22, trailing 15-0. Lions now find themselves in trouble again. Ben Healy passes the ball off. Edinburgh goes wide. Pierre Skuman, he's tackled. Offloads from the ground. Now they're inside the 22. Edinburgh on the far side of the pitch, working the way down, matriculating down the field. Here comes Edinburgh. Try to get on the board. First 20 minutes almost in the books. 19:46 on the clock. Driving forward. Edinburgh. Pierre Skuman with another carry. Several carries for Skuman. No big gains here. Did the ball come loose? No, it's still available. Fellicott goes wide. That's a forward pass by Sykes, but they get away with it. Lost it forward, and now the Lions have it. There's some space on the near side. 3 Lions and 1 defender. Here they come. Cade Volder cuts back to the inside. He gets free. Mornay Fondemever over midfield. He's got support runners. He kicks it to the wing. Can Edwell Fondemever get there? He had to wait for it, and he turns and spins, and he's in. The Lions score. Hear them roar. Oh, my goodness. Baby, you got to love this. Oh, this is exciting rugby on display at Ellis Park. Woo! Edwell Fondemever. My goodness. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Woo! Mornay Fondemever, this is a team try. Turn it on, pour it on when you've got the chance. Fondemever had to slow down and wait for that ball, bounce back away from him. He grabbed it. The defender also had to stop. It gave him time to secure the ball, spin around, and score the try. Edwell Fondemever with the try. Oh, my goodness. What a start to this game. Whew. Edinburgh doesn't know what hit him. Wow. Edwell Fondemever, who got his Springboks cap this season against Wales, he got injured. He was man of the match there. Has been gone. He's finally back, and he is back with a vengeance. All right, so Cade Volhuter for the conversion. It was Volhuter missed early. That's what I thought. 21-30 in the contest now. Wow, first quarter of the game goes to the Lions definitively. 20-0. Here's the kick by Volhuter. He missed the last one. And that one's going to come just back inside. He's shaking his head like, whoa, boy, I got lucky there. That's better to be lucky than good looking, eh, brother? Fondemever, just brilliant work stopping to catch that ball, spin, and he's in. Oh, man, brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant stuff. So it's 22-0 now. My goodness, this is my kind of rugby match here. Roll over them. Lions are making themselves look like serious contenders. The key will be how do they do against Glasgow, how they do against Leinster, and how they do on the road in Europe. That's the keys to see how this season goes. 22-0 already. Now, in the first season, the Stormers rushed out the big leads and then collapsed in their first few games. And they did the same thing last week, 13-3 and collapsed. The Sharks, 27-7. They collapsed. Let's see if the Lions can avoid that. Boy, nice kick down the pitch by Mornay Fondemever on the restart. Fondemever is having a brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant game thus far. So is Frankie Horn. A lot of Lions playing very well. Right now, it's an 89% win prediction for the Lions. Duh. 2% on draw, 9% for Edinburgh. I don't know how they figure these things out in the computer. Somebody underestimated the Lions. Yeah, somebody sure did. Now, I said the Lions were going to get to playoffs this year. I didn't think they were a top-tier team yet. Okay, so Landsberg is being warned by the official because he was creeping in. Here's Ashman. Ewan Ashman to throw it in. Line out. That's not straight. They get away with it. Well, there's no contest, so they get away with the not straight. Over the far side, J.C. Pretorius there on the tackle for the Lions. Fellicott goes wide. Ben Healy sends it on the outside into the hands of... Oh, it's stolen. Eric Cronier has it. The Lions coming down the pitch. Cronier needs help. Did he release it? No. Come on. The Edinburgh's not rolling away. Oh, no. How's that a penalty on the Lions? Edinburgh players are off their feet. Now, I disagree with that call entirely there, buddy. Not rolling away is a call against the Lions. I think maybe you could say not releasing initially. Oh, it's a croc roll. Ooh, that's what it was. Croc roll. All right, well, Lions are lucky there. They just got a penalty and no card on the croc roll. Wow, the Lions broke free again. So, Ben Healy kicks it down the pitch. The ginger-haired fly half finds touch. Man, oh man, oh man. What a start to this game. Man, could you imagine if they kept going? Cronier did a good job holding on to that ball because it was being stripped from him as it was being tackled from behind. Oh, yeah, Rob McQuaney. That's not much of a croc roll. Line out successful at Edinburgh at the Lions' 10-meter line. They're coming across the middle of the pitch now. Fellicott to Pierre Skuman. Skuman into Reinhard Nothnagel. Edinburgh's Ben Healy over here. Come the near side. Ed will find him over in there along with Eric Cronier. Cronier made the tackle. They go back to the center of the pitch. And the Lions doing a great job here on defense so far. They buckled a couple times, but not broken. A couple times they nearly got through, but the ball is stripped. Now, Jared Cairns, it's Frankie Horn just lying there. Ben Healy kicks it into the air. It comes to the near side. That's going to be inside the 22. They're going to take the mark most likely. Yes. Kuhn Horn takes the mark inside his 22. I do not understand the logic of that. A couple seasons ago, that's what the Springboks did all the time. It drove me absolutely back crap crazy. We would see Fury kick the dang ball into the air and get the mark every time. And here's this thing kicked down the pitch. That's going to find touch and dropped back there by Ben Healy in touch. So it's going to wind up being at the 38-meter line. It's a good clearance kick by Kuhn Horn. That's just gorgeous. That's brilliant. So in that exchange, Edinburgh loses about 30 meters. Well done. Lineouts pitched by the Lions. Mornay Vandenberg gets it. Boy, he has to throw it way back because it was bounced right. Edwin Vandenberg up the midfield, dancing, spinning, going, still going, down about 43 meters. Mornay Vandenberg digs it out, sends it over to Cade Volhuter. Volhuter gets it into the hands. Kuhn Horn offloads to Cade Volhuter. He bounces on the turf and turns it over. And Edinburgh gets it back. Or do they? The ball's there. It wasn't a knock on apparently, so the Lions still have it. Cade Volhuter plays scrum half. He gets the ball loose. Here it comes to the near side, to the wing. Frankie Horn sends it back. J.C. Pretorius. Pretorius bounces off. He cuts inside. J.C. Pretorius inside the 22. Finally tackled, driven to the ground. Inside the 22, J.C. Pretorius. Ball is not available. There it is. Playing advantage are the Lions. Labakanye to Volhuter. Volhuter finds a gap, and there they go. The Lions down the middle. And it's Reinhard Jonker in for the try. Hear them roar. The Lions, another try. It is a whitewash in Ellis Park. Woo! Look at this. My goodness. Wow. Brilliant work every phase of the game by the Lions. Their lineouts, their scrum, their open field play, their forwards, their backs. My goodness. No question about that try. Reinhard Jonker gets it. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. That's just fantastic stuff. Going to be an easy conversion here, too. Reinhard Jonker. Boy, the crowd that showed up for this one are being treated to a beautiful sunny day in the Highveld to this gorgeous turnout here. Wow. Reinhard Jonker with the try there. My goodness. And that's already a bonus point for the Lions, folks. Can't get a better start than this. 27 minutes in, 27 points. Oh, I'm loving it. The Handi le Loop Alver. Yeah. Ooh, that looked a little dicey, but he got it. 29-0. Woohoo! And Cade Volhuter's been perfect aside for the one that bounced off the post. Edinburgh doesn't know what hit him, folks. Don't know what hit him. 29 points, 28 minutes in the game. I like this. Edinburgh is a very good team. And they're being thumped at the moment. 29-0. Come back to midfield for the restart. And Ben Healy's going to be like, I've been here before. I've seen this movie once before. Here's the kick to the near side. They're going to try it again. And it's good this time to Morne Vandenberg, who takes about his 5-meter line and sends it soaring through the air. Boy, Morne Vandenberg's going to have some tired legs after this game. He's been kicking a lot. Absolutely brilliant performance by the little Springbok. Oh, it's the Macarena. They're letting loose the Macarena at Ellis Park.
To the try. And it's all from transitional play.
Oh, boy. 45-meter line out. Ashman throws it in uncontested for the most part. They come away with it. Over to midfield it goes into the hands of Scott. Matt Scott goes forward. Pierre Schoeman. Schoeman goes forward. Let's get a big South African rugby weekend. All 4 teams should win today. Scott with another carry. Ruck is formed, and Fellicott goes wide to Ewan Ashman. Ashman to Ben Healy. Ben Healy gets it on the outside to Wes Goosen. He offloads it, and the Edinburgh side picks up about 15 meters before the Lions adjust to make that defense get over there. They're Schoeman with another carry. Pierre Schoeman, a lot of carries here. Fellicott comes back inside the 10-meter line. Edinburgh looking for something there. Magnus Bradbury gets tackled in the middle of the pitch. And then there is Ben Healy. Healy, back to him. It's fed right back. He feeds it on the wing. On the outside to Jamie Ritchie. Ritchie's on the near side, just inches away from touch. They go back to the center to Grant Gilchrist, one of the co-captains out there, in the middle of the pitch. And at this point, Edinburgh is going to go for the corner every time. Fella caught. There's a little kick over the top. I'm not sure what the intent of that is. It's caught by Edwil Vandenberg. That was a weird kick. They were getting nowhere, so they just got rid of the ball. So Edwil Vandenberg takes the mark inside the 22. Now 30 minutes into the contest. Boy, this is an exciting first half if you're a Lions fan. Woohoo, baby. Yeah, Duhan Vandenberg is out. He had a strained calf this morning, and he's not the only one. PJ Butt is out. He was ill for the Lions, and so Frank Murray came in the starting lineup. I don't know who the backup hooker is. The ball bounces high in the air. Rob McQuaney knocks it backwards, finally picked up by Kuhn Horn. And Eric Cronje, no, it's Jonke. Jonke comes out, and he gets to about 35 meters, throws the ball along the pitch. Morne Vandenberg to Lamakanye. Ooh, Lamakanye bounces off 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Then he's brought down. Asanatin Lamakanye with a nice job there. On the outside, Kuhn Horn finds Volhuter. Volhuter's dancing. Down Volhuter finds a seam. He's on the loose. He's got support runners on each side. He goes outside. Rob McQuaney down the sideline. Is he going to get there? Oh, yeah, in the corner. Rob McQuaney with a brace of tries. And the route is on at Ellis Park, folks. My goodness, what did they put in their Wheaties? What did they have for breakfast? Were they eating Cook Sisters? What has got them fired up? Oh, man, the Lions are going wild on Cook Sisters this morning. No way. Rob McQuaney with another try. Fantastic support runners on both sides. Cade Volhuter just danced around. They left it all up to poor Ben Healy. And there was no chance anyone was going to get Rob McQuaney in the corner. He gets a brace of tries. His 3rd try of the season in the 2nd game for the Lions. And the crowd's pretty happy about that one, folks. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow. Robs McQuaney with another try. A brace of tries in the first half. Chance for a hat trick in this game. And Cade Volhuter apparently is something wrong with him as Morne Vandenberg lines. He got hit hard. Oh, yeah, he got hit hard by Ben Healy. Oh, that's a high hit, too. That should be a card. They're going to go to TMO for that. Cade Volhuter's shaking up. Morne Vandenberg has to do the kick. Huh. That was a high tackle. And a nice kick by Morne Vandenberg from a tough angle. Takes it at 36. Wow. Vandenberg, I'm saying, the guy's playing a great game. He comes in, emergency kicking there. Wow. $36-0 as we approach halftime. Wow. I didn't see if Cade Volhuter went out of the game or not, but he was hit hard by Healy on that point. He released the ball. new hooker for Edinburgh. Ewan Ashman's out of the game, and Patrick Harrison has come in at 33 minutes. Restart. Lions have it just outside the 22. Mornay Vandenberg over to Labakanye. He goes nowhere. He's tackled immediately. Lions now with the ball just outside their 22, inside their 22, I should say. And Mornay Vandenberg sends it back to Kuhnhorn for clearance, and his kick is not nearly as good as Mornay Vandenberg's kicks have been. Mornay Vandenberg's just been lights out kicking that ball for clearance kicks. 33 minutes in. And we've got a Lions player down. Looks like Landsberg. It is Darian Landsberg. Looks like he got hit in the ribs. Ooh, he's in a lot of pain. Wincing on the ground. I have a feeling he's not going to be able to continue. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is a non-contact injury. Non-contact injury. Oh, maybe he got a knee in his side. We couldn't see it. Yeah, that's he's looking like he's in a lot of pain. Volhuter doesn't look so good. He's coming out. Sanila Nohamba comes in the game for Cade Volhuter at 33 minutes. Wow, that's not good. He's limping on his leg. Looks like he pulled something. So Volhuter had a brilliant game. He's out. Line out successful for Edinburgh, but then they throw it away. They're hooking. Oh, the Lions nearly got there. Sanila Nohamba nearly chased it down the 10-meter line. And Edinburgh lost about 20 meters in that exchange. But they're back on the front foot now, down 30 meters. Here's over the middle. Pierre Skuman taken down there. Labakanye and J.C. Pretorius in on the tackle. 36-0. They come to the near side. Darcy Graham with the ball. Dances inside. Mornay Vandenberg there again. What a game he's having. Fella caught over to the center. Ben Healy. Skuman runs into the Lions defense, and they gave up nothing there. Ball's available. Fellicott to the wide side. Healy does the dummy, gets tackled by Labakanye. Asanati Labakanye is suddenly having a big game. Pierre Skuman picks up about 3 meters there. Is it stolen? Did the Lions get it? The Lions got it. Can't see who it was that pinched that ball. Here's a kick by Kuhnhorn down the pitch. That's going to stay in play. That's going to bounce inside the 22. What a kick. Sit down, sit down. Oh, no! It sits it 1 meter out. They have no choice but to pick it up at the goal line. What an absolutely incredible kick by Kuhnhorn. Well, that's a nice clearance kick back to midfield, but no one's there on defense. Kuhnhorn inside the 10-meter line, down to 30 meters, still dancing around. Kuhnhorn pushed off a player. He's got help. He's got help. He's down to 6 meters away. He throws it up, and we'll find him ever. He throws away Frankie Horn. The Lions are over again. Unbelievable. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? What a team try. Woo, baby. Oh, man. Frankie Horn gets a try. Wow. His 21st career try. That was incredible. My goodness, what a sequence of events. Pinched by the Lions. I can't see who got it. And then when they kick it back, Kuhnhorn from midfield gets all the way down inside the 22. He's got help. He had Frankie Horn on the outside, but then he throws it up in the air to Edwin Vandenberg, holds on to it, back to Frankie Horn, and the Lions score again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a rout. Tries galore. Okay, they're giving him 20, counting down 5 on that. I don't know why. So now Sanili Nohamba's in there, so he will take over the kicking duties. Our third kicker of the game. So hopefully Cade Volhuter's good. So Frankie Horn, wow. I was going to mark down all the tries. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it here. It's going to go wide, and he misses his first one. So then Nohamba misses his first kick. It stays 41. Wow. Woo! Hey, Annette Baker, how's it going? Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, I got this Claire Forbes subscriber. That was a few minutes ago. Thank you for that. How we doing over here in subscriber base? Let's see if we gained anything. Just one. Is that all? Here's the restart. That doesn't go very far at all. And it goes into touch. Was it touched? I think Edwin Fundameva put his finger on it. Yeah, that's not a good move by Fundameva. So he's going to turn it over. By the way, thanks to the 6,000 people who tuned in for my prepared video. I don't think I've had a prepared video to get that many views on this channel previously. Should have just let it go. Fundameva was right on the line, so he turns it over. Ooh, it's a jitterbug. Thrown deep, and the Lions pinch that one too. J.C. Pretorius comes away with the ball after it bounces around on the turf. He drives for it and is tackled there. J.C.'s having a good game as well. So many Lions having outstanding games here. Call to use it. Morning Funderberg, high into the air. Over midfield. Oh, wow, man. Darcy Graham recklessly runs up there. Puts his body on the line. The Edinburgh side has it now. They go to the far side of the pitch. Magnus Bradbury again with a carry. Man, Darcy Graham did a great job on the high ball there. Is that Eric Cronier? Once again, another great performance by him. He's there for the tackle. Release. He's trying to get out of there, and he does. They hold him in there, but he gets away. The short side of the field, close to that touchline, but they get over midfield now. Edinburgh. And Fellicott does a good job digging out of there, but he throws it backwards, all the way back to 39 meters, where Jamie Ritchie has to clean up the mess. Oh, it is a lie, bro! Oh, wow, what a great job. Who held him back? Jean Schumann stopped that, grabbed him by the jersey, and the guy couldn't get away on his laying on the ground. Oh, here come the Lions on the near side. Suddenly, no hamba. On the wing, it's Edwin Fundameva. Inside the 10-meter line, he kicks it. It chases on. Kick and chase. Edwin Fundameva is going to score again. What an incredible jump. Oh, can you believe it? Hear them roar. The Lions score again, ladies and gentlemen. This is an unbelievable performance. Lights out. This is scintillating, exciting. If you didn't go to the stadium and you live in Joburg, shame on you. Shame on you. Edwin Fundameva. What an incredible kick. What an absolutely incredible kick. I mean, try. Excuse me. I said kick. Try. Good Lord. I'm so excited. I can't. Wow. Nicely done. And Kuhn Horn got dumped on the pitch for his trouble back there. And Edwin Fundameva. What an acrobatic jump in the air. A little goofy landing, but my goodness. Edwin Fundameva. Man, oh man. Another try. They're shell-shocked. My goodness, somebody call SAPS. There's a slaughter taking place at Ellis Park. 48. And that's the Hooter.
In a devastating first 40 minutes. Too shy.
Wow, 48-0 halftime score. 2 players with braces, 7 tries. Man, I don't know what to say about this. This is cleaning their clock. Yeah, how many Scottish nationals are on that team? Let's see. By my count, Darcy Graham, doing Fundameva, but he's not playing. Hamish Watson, Jamie Ritchie, Grant Gilchrist, Pierre Schoolman. That's 6 starters. One of them's not there. So, my goodness, folks. Halftime, 48-0. This is unbelievable. This is worth getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning for on a Saturday when, you know, supposedly I'm retired, people keep saying. Wow. I got to get a lion roar and play that. That's what I need to do, get a lion roar so I can play that. My goodness. What a shellacking we see underway here in this game. This is woohoo, baby. So this is just plain crazy. What is going on over here? The URC site is way behind on the keeping track of this game. You can never rely on it to be successful. They only have 2 tries up here, and the Lions have got 7 tries. Let's get the full time. Oh, there we go. There's the rest of them. Yeah. Wow. 2 minutes in, penalty converted by Cade Volhuter. 5 minutes in, Kuhn Horn with a try. 12 minutes in, Rob McQuiney with a try. Conversion made by Cade Volhuter. And then 20 minutes in, Edwin Fundameva with a try, conversion by Cade Volhuter. 26 minutes in, Marius Jonker with a try, conversion by Cade Volhuter. 31 minutes in, Rob McQuiney with a try, conversion by Volhuter. Then Volhuter is substituted. Kuhn Horn with a try at 35 minutes, conversion, no good. Try by Fundameva at 39, conversion by Nohamba. Wow, what a first half, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy, eh? Man, oh man, what are you going to say about this one other than you got to be excited if you're a South African rugby fan, right? 48-0 at halftime. This is insane. Now, it would take an unbelievable collapse to lose this game, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Got to still win this. Wow. 133 people currently here. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Look, we had an epic weekend last weekend. 133,000 eventually tuned in for the Springboks game in Nelspruit. I had 113,000 during the live stream. That means 123, 130. 20,000 people watched it after the fact. That's more than most of the live streams get. Thank you all so much for that. Thanks to all those who became subscribers. Our subscriber base grew pretty significantly, and we don't think we'll grow up much today, but hopefully we'll. Last weekend we had, okay, give me the stats here. Come on. 138,930 views on Saturday last week. Of course, we had a bunch of games, and a lot of those views that I'm talking about came after that. 20,000 came the next day and afterwards, 10,000 next day. So today we had 444 in the first hour, 413 in the second hour, which we're in now. Thank you all for tuning in. But wow, what an exciting thing. Let me take a look at the subscriber count and see how it's gone. We've had a stepladder approach here for the past month. Back on September 13th, we had 5,400 subscribers. And on the 14th, we're at 5,700. And then flat for a week, of course, because no production. Then 5,700, it jumped to 6,400. And that was a good jump. And then flat for a week. Then we jumped from 6,400 to 7,099. Now we're at 7,127. So this week we've gained 28, even though we haven't really had any broadcast. Well, there you go, folks. This is incredible stuff. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, why don't you become one? 135 people here. Are you all subscribers? If you are, thank you for being here. Nope, somebody just subscribed. Thank you for that. Do appreciate that. Man, there are so many highlights here. I don't know what to talk about here other than, look, I'm going to say this now. Morney van der Berg is rapidly becoming one of my favorite scrum halves, and I've always argued that he was a great player. I know a couple seasons ago people told me he was rubbish, he wasn't worth it, but he has been absolutely lights out in this game. His kicks are brilliant. His ball distribution is incredible. He's doing really, really well. And there's other players out there doing very well too, but he's just been amazing. Unfortunately, Cade Volhuter, the former Stormer, is injured and out. He pulled something on that tackle, gave up his body, and the Lions are just hitting on all cylinders, folks. Hitting on all cylinders. Once again, yesterday's action saw Connacht slip by Scarlets in Wales, 24-23, and then the Warriors crush Cardiff 52-36 at Cardiff Arms Park. They don't play at Millennium Stadium. It's too big. Anyway, wow, folks, let's take a look at the table here very quickly. I want to take a gander at that. And remember that the teams in Europe have played an extra week because the South African teams were suspended so the Currie Cup could finish up. So after 3 games, Glasgow's currently at the top with 11 points, 2 wins and a loss, and they're clear 47 points on the scoreboard. So Connacht is in second place with 11 points because they're only 5 points clear. Cardiff also, all 3 of those teams, 2 wins and 1 loss. Cardiff finds itself 11 points. Leinster hasn't played yet. Leinster 2 for 2, and they could go to the top of the log quite easily here with a bonus point victory, or a victory would just put them there, give them 14. The Osprey, and then there's Zebra Parma, who's 1-1. Good to them, but they play the Stormers today. I'm hoping for a loss there. Munster in 7th position. The Lions, just 1 game played before today, find themselves in playoff position number 8. Then Ulster at 9. The Bulls at 10. Despite a win, they didn't get a bonus point. Dragons, Edinburgh, Scarlets, Benetton, Sharks, and Stormers at the bottom of the log. Stormers are in last place after 1 week, minus 13 points. Not a good way to start the season. They were up 13-3 and lost by 13 points. What can I say about that other than I'm very disappointed? What can I say about that? Hey, folks, if you do Super Brew, I hope you're having a good Super Brew weekend. I'm having an incredible one there. I got the Wednesday pick correct, and then I picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive games in a row yesterday, including 4 match points. Wow. That is something. 4 match points. I mean, it's, whew, baby. That's some tough stuff to pull off there. That's really going to help my stats because my Premier League is the worst. My New Zealand is second worst. And then comes the South Africans because I don't really watch those other conferences that much. URC, I tend to do a bit better. Yeah, anyway. Whew, let's take a look at Super Brew, my captaincies here. And let's see. Rugby Ascent is the only pool I've currently got open right now. So let me take a look at that. And the Yellow Cap went to Matty last week. He's got 12 winning points. Man, got 4 last weekend. And I climbed 1 spot from 8 to 7. Matt Canale's ahead of me at 6. Hank is up at number 4. Where is CB at? Well, she's down at 15. Fleshin, it dropped 3 spots to 16. Who else we got there? Yeah. Call Me Novak dropped 4 spots. He must not have put in any picks. Right. Loving Super Brew. All right, folks. Man, what a first half. I don't know what. Ed will find him of his try was incredible. Great job stopping to get the ball and then get in. Wow. I hope we get more from the Lions in the second half. They don't take their foot off the pedal because this was fun. This was worth. Edinburgh is lucky to get 0, says Arc Precision. Yeah, the way they're playing, they've made a lot of mistakes. Genre, I'm not they. I never said they were the weakest team in the... Why is that thing staying on the screen? That's weird. It's last subscriber staying on the screen. Let me turn the alert box off. That's still there. Events. There we go. Why are the events coming up written instead of little... I want to get the... I'm not looking for that. Sorry, I was supposed to have a... Anyway. All right, so I don't know what's going on there. Yes, people said Lions are the weakest. Yeah, no, I didn't say that. I said the Stormers are the team I'm concerned about most. My team is the team I'm most concerned about in this URC season. I'm not convinced that they have what they need. And last week showed it. They did exactly what I expected. I expected the Stormers to be the weakest this season. They can prove themselves, but coming into the season, I expect the Stormers to be the worst team in URC. And Eric Rate just became a subscriber. Thank you for becoming a subscriber, Eric. Why am I not getting an audio sound for that? That's weird. But thank you for subscribing. There is, and I don't know why it's staying on the screen. It's very annoying. Something going on weird they've changed here. South Africans, Safas Falang, Hoisto, and seems they're not keep on going back to the coldest winter. Yeah, Ruben, damn, this game is on fire. It's absolutely on fire. Thank you, Eric Bate, for becoming a subscriber. Do appreciate that. Boy, we're really pulling teeth here to get subscribers today. We got a couple more. Thank you all for that. Nearly 1,000 people watched us in the first half. And you know what? Those who didn't show up, too bad for you. You are missing out on some scintillating rugby. Yeah, but the South African teams are much horrible. So they are terrible travel teams. That's true. That is true. That is true. The Rugby Guru. All right, so 136 people here because somebody just walked out the door. Sorry to see you go. Yeah, the Stormers did not look good last week, nor did the Sharks. People keep saying the Sharks are great. In fact, Planet Rugby's analysts said they'll get to the final. I'm not going to dispute that, but I'm just going to tell you that I think you're a little putting the cart before the horse. The Sharks are not the team that people think they are. They are just subject to collapse far too often, and they proved it last week, and that's what I warned about. I said I'm comfortable with the Bulls competing and being a top-level team again this season. I'm comfortable with the Lions doing well. They're going to make the playoffs. But I'm worried about the Stormers, and I'm not sold on the Sharks. That's what I said before the season. Yeah, the Zebras can beat them today, Genre. Let's hope they don't. Yep, let's hope. Damn, just on Makwane, I already have 42 points in him for my Super Brew. Wow, Ruben. I don't play Super Brew. Fantasy, I just do Super Brew picks. Yep. Congratulations. 42 points for Rob Makwane. That's really helping you out there. Yeah, so... wow, folks, what a first half. I keep saying it. Hey, I don't know if you all know what goes into these games. First off, I mean, I've got to familiarize myself with teams that we don't see often, like the Dragons. It's because I only cover the South African sides, and occasionally I'll cover Leinster or Munster, something like that. But I usually just cover the South African sides in URC, unless it's an exciting game. If Munster's playing Leinster, I definitely try to cover that game. But always South African games. So it takes time to put some effort into researching, do a little bit of reading about players, their background. But then beyond that, I've got to do simple things like make these lineups. I've got to find these lineups online. I've got to take this from online, copy the text, paste it into a text document, reformat it, print it out, and I got to do that for every team. And so today I do the 8 times. That takes some time. Then I've got to build the banner thumbnail for each of these streams, make sure I've got the right date, the right stadium, the right time zone, because we're about to go into daylight savings time. We spring forward, we fall back. So we're going to drop back an hour and gain an hour here in about 10 days. And so I'm going to have to be cognizant of that. And then Europe doesn't do it until after us. So then they'll change. So we'll have a huge gap for a short period of time. 7 hours with them instead of 6. And so anyway, you got to keep on top of stuff. Then I got to go into YouTube and set each of these streams up and make sure I set it for the right date, the right time, and make sure everything's lined up. All that takes time. I did all that last night before my computer or before my browser went wonky on me. Anyway, are we going to get 100-0? I don't think so. I don't think we can give up 100. Keep eyes on Leinster, Munster, and Glasgow. Yep. Yes, the Sharks have 2 cups, but you know what? The Challenge Cup is the consolation prize. The Champions Cup is the one you want. I'm not trying to throw shade on it. Congratulations to the Sharks. I was excited. I covered that game. Great to see them win it. But it is a consolation prize. It's like, the beauty queen is not available, so you get her less attractive sister for the date. And then they won the Curry Cup. And you got to give them credit for the Curry Cup. It was fantastic. It was incredible. Incredible. Wow. That was something else. That was something else. But hey, I was at last season's URC final. As an accredited journalist, and here's my ticket from the final. There you go. United Rugby Championship grand finale. Bulls versus Glasgow. Unfortunately, the Bulls didn't close the deal. 2 meters out, and they turned it over. What a shame. Had that game in the bag. And they let them come back. Well, I don't think we're seeing 100-0, but we are seeing a huge game here, folks. Credible stuff. All right, that's driving me nuts, that thing showing up there. What is the deal? Let me go back to fixing that. Events. There it is. Okay. All right, so the alert box is working, but the events thing that's for super chats. I don't know why it's showing up with people signing up, but anyway, there you go, folks. I don't think people want to see their name up there the whole game. So it is a Saturday, October 5th, and we're headed into fall here on the East Coast in the Northern Hemisphere, and trying to plan my trips out, my next trip to South Africa and other events going on. Got a lot going on here. We got a big election just 30 days away. 30 days or 31 days away. We have a huge election here in America. I'm a judge of elections at the polling station. I got to prep for that. We got training. Plus, I've got, on top of that, oh, we're back. We're back. Sorry, my bad. We're back in the second half now. We can turn this off, and we're underway in the second half. And we got a stoppage of play here. Got some foul play already, a minute into the second half. Croc roll. Ooh, Edinburgh gets called for the croc roll. Now, that's 2 of them this game. Lions were called for croc roll earlier. Second half action here, folks. Good day to all. Welcome, Charles. Lions are really showing something. They are indeed. We're in the second half now. 41 minutes, 33 seconds. The clock is running. A croc roll down at the 5-meter line. So Edinburgh a chance to score, and they squander it. Kuhnhorn will kick it down the pitch. It'll find touch way up in the stands. And Edinburgh get the ball. No, excuse me, not Edinburgh. The Lions get the ball at their 36-meter line. That crack roll is either being enforced more or being more prevalent in rugby this season. Noticed it all over the place, that penalty being called. And Arc Precision saying they're falling behind now. They only have 48 points in 42 minutes. Here's a lineup by the Lions, and it's knocked backwards. Picked up there by J.C. Pretorius. He sends it over the middle of the pitch. And Jared Cairns with a carry. Vandenberg gets an Ohamba. It's near, I think it was hit. I think it was blocked partially, but it's fielded there by the Lions, but didn't retreat. So the Lions turn it over. So Eric Grenier thought he got away with one there, but he was called for not retreating, and it was the right call. So now Edinburgh gets a chance to score. They're going to kick to the corner here from 26 meters. Ben Healy lofts the ball into the air. Not lofts, but lofts. And 43 minutes in now, Edinburgh in scoring position. It's only the third time they've had a real chance to score deep inside the 22. Patrick Harrison, replacement scrum half, to throw it in. 6 meters away. Uncontested. They come down with it. Grant Gilchrist into a maul, but the Lions are not giving an inch. The Lions are not giving an inch. Once is the call. It's going nowhere. Use it. Use it. And they break away. Oh, nice move to cut back inside. Gets inside the 5-meter line. Fellacott hands it off. Now the Edinburgh side, 4 meters away. On the far side of the pitch, Pierre Schumann is there. Jamie Ritchie But that's not who had the ball. Who came away with that? Nice carry there, down to 2 meters. Advantage for Darian Landsberg being offside. Oh, Jamie Ritchie down to half a meter. Edinburgh's knocking on the door. Much better stuff from them in the second half. They must have got a tongue lashing at halftime. Pick and go. Pierre Schumann doesn't get in. Advantage, another advantage. Edinburgh's over that time, right under the post. Edinburgh scores. And it's Grant Gilchrist with the try for Edinburgh. His 6th try in URC action. So they finally draw blood. Grant Gilchrist with a try, and they're finally on the board. Conversion's good. It's 48-7. So the Lions already given up points. Nah, it wasn't short arc precision. I can see it there. He's on it. He's right on the line. Edge of the ball is actually past the line. What is with this damn chair? It just keeps wanting to turn that way on me. We'll see. Kids are dancing up in the stands, enjoying the music, having a good day out at the ballpark at Ellis Park. The Lions now have allowed Edinburgh to get on the board. Point differential matters, and 48 points would have really been helpful for them. All right, so here we go. Here's the restart. Kuhn Horn sends it inside the 22. Something we're not accustomed to seeing, a restart for Edinburgh. Back to the 22 comes Edinburgh. Fellicott's complaining, but the ball's available. Warning Frankie Horn to stay inside. So that's a box kick by Fellicott in a touch. And Sonny Nohamba says, no, he fakes it. They're going to go for the line out instead of throwing it in. But wow, might as well put it in play because that ball is only 2 meters from where he actually caught it. So didn't really gain anything by taking the line out there. 46-20 in the second half here, folks. Sean Guntis here. Welcome to you. Arc Precision, Hendo. Truth and just that silly cup the Sharks won gives them access Champions Cup. Yeah, no. Truth and Justice. I'm not arguing it. I cheer them on. I bought the T-shirt. I went to the park. I tried to buy the jersey, but they were sold out. I might have one, courtesy of somebody get one for me, because they had a reorder. The one that has stitched on there, printed on there, the game. Line-out success with the Lions, but it's really going nowhere. Now it's moving forward. They lost a bind, so they better come out of there or they're going to turn it over. Oh, they're down the ground. Okay. They turned it over. Edinburgh scrum. Edinburgh, Southern Alliance not looking so hot here. Now the Lions are making stupid mistakes. Franco Murray asking questions of Adam Jones, the official. It was called a pretty good game. I had one disagreement earlier, but pack weights, 901 for the Lions, 908 for Edinburgh. The first time we've seen that stat come up, we're in the second half. What's this? Love Asanati, the tank. The tank, I call him the bulldozer, man. Crouch. Bind. Set. Fellicott puts it in there. Scrum's holding up. Now actually driving the Lions back. But no penalty called. Fellicott trying to get a penalty, but doesn't get it. Here come Edinburgh now. Darcy Graham gets it down to the 10-meter line. Tough carry by him. Ben Healy. Tupiloto. Tupiloto sends it back into the hands of, who is it? Can't see the number. It comes to the near side. Ben Healy now. Bradbury down to the 10-meter line. Didn't go down the first attempt to tackle. Kept going. Jamie Ritchie offloads the ball over into the center of the hands of Tupiloto. Okay, so advantage being played now by Edinburgh. It's like a different Lions team out here now. Going to come back for the penalty. Not rolling away. My goodness. Here we go. Let's see how Edinburgh starts chipping away at this lead. Damn. I have to replace this carpet or something. 48 minutes into the contest now. The penalty was in La Bacana. 49 minutes. Yeah, Lions players are looking dead. Yep. And the sun is starting to eclipse as the shadows start to grow from the west side of the stadium, creeping the way across, already just short of the hash mark, filling up about 15% of the pitch. So the line out starts in the shade, goes into the sun. Edinburgh's line out successful, not challenged. Harrison comes away with it. In the back. So the maul really isn't going anywhere. Once is the call. Fellicott comes up there complaining about Juan Skuman, but the ball's available. And they pull it out. Harrison nearly gets away, gets inside the 5-meter line. Mornay Funderburg, who else will make the tackle except the little scrum half? Skuman. Pierre Skuman with a hell of a carry. He's over. It's a penalty. Yeah, can't be awarded a try because it's a penalty for not releasing the tackle. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Okay. 10 minutes into the second half now. Every time we seem to come down here, the penalties are mounting. I know you're under pressure, but this is the opportunity to speak to your team. Discipline needs to improve. Time's off. Will you speak to them, please?
All right, so he's warned them. It's multiple penalties down here inside the 5-meter line in the second half. So Frankie Horn is being told to talk to his team. So he brings the entire team over and talk about discipline. This is how it's supposed to be done. All right. Well, that's well done by the official and by the Lions. Now the Lions need to step up their game. This is a tap and go. Pierre Skuman gets down to 1 meter. Pick and go. Here they are going to be in. They're in. And another try by Edinburgh. This one by Harrison. Patrick Harrison with a try. And here we go. Not giving up. Wow. Patrick Harrison with a try, and suddenly Edinburgh is on the board. Now, this is going to be a tough kick. It's not close. Let's see what happens. Ben Healy will line up. Not that hard to kick, but it's near the hash mark. Yeah, lots of tries in this game, man. I'm going to run out of space. My on-air sign will be covered up here in a few minutes. 142 people here, 83 likes. Can you hit the like button? Come on, folks. Come on, hit that like button. All right, 43 seconds on the shot clock for Ben Healy. Ginger-haired fly half for Edinburgh. 48-12. It was 48-0, folks, in the first half. Here's the kick. That's low, but it gets across the bar. That's a weird kick. 48-14. So the Lions give up 2 tries in 10 minutes. My goodness. What is going on here? Not the way to start the second half. Don't forget, folks, this is the first of a back-to-back-to-back-to-back broadcast. After this, it'll be a short break. It'll be the Bulls hosting Ulster. Someone got their little kid out there wrapped up pretty tight in a onesie. Oh, my goodness. She's exposing a little bit more than she should. And here's the kick from the Lions down Kuhnhorn and Bradbury takes it about his 15-meter line, comes charging up. He gets to the 22. Tackle there, places the ball. 52 minutes into the contest now, folks. Here's a kick over the top. Ball bounces, takes the friendly Lions bounce, is picked up by Mornay Funderburg. Who else but the little incredible scrum we have? He's tackled on the Lions side of the pitch. But look at this. Harrison won't get out of the way. Pierre Skuman in on the tackle. Lions driving forward, trying to get somewhere. They finally release. Funderburg now. Turf getting torn up over there. Labakanye picks up about a meter. Lions aren't really going anywhere at the moment, though. Mornay Funderburg trying to dig that ball out. He does. He's going to do a box kick over the top with the right boot. Chase is on. A half-hearted chase by the Lions. Oh, nice job. Wes Hussen's tackled immediately. Everybody gets on side. Fellicott's going to dig it out and go for the box kick himself. 53 minutes up. He's going to hand it off to Pierre Skuman. No box kick there. Skuman now. He's tackled. Don't dummy. He's warned not to dummy. on the box kick. Either box kick or don't box kick. Here's a kick in the air. And Nohamba gets it. SD throws it back in, so it stays in play. It was a dangerous play. The Lions somehow come away with it. That was very lucky there as he threw it in, and the chase was on by Edinburgh, but the Lions come away with it. Now they have Frankie Horn to Landsberg. He's tackled by Pierre Schumann. Boy, what a game he's having for Edinburgh. Nohamba, Kuhnhorn to the near side. Rob McQuarrie is on the loose over midfield. Tackle there with a high tackle, but no call on the high tackle. Now the Lions finally got something going. Mornay Vandenberg takes off. That ball comes out, but it's Edinburgh went in to touch. My goodness. So Edinburgh gets the ball back at their 41-meter line. One of their players is down. Grant Gilchrist is lying down on the ground. Is he back? Oof. Marshall Sykes also in a little bit of pain here for Edinburgh. 8 tries in 40 minutes. Nah. So Grant Gilchrist getting a little bit of treatment on the forearm. Cavernous Ellis Park here, folks. Oh, these kids spelled out lions on their chest. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. 60% possession for Edinburgh, and they're trailing 48-14. So whenever the Lions get the ball, they score quickly up to this point. With Edinburgh having 60% possession, yet trailing by 34 points. All right, we're starting again. Clock is still running. It's 54-53 now. Patrick Harris, Hamish Watson's out. Muncaster. Line out successful and no clear release. So no clear release by the Edinburgh side. So a break finally goes for the Lions as ill discipline creeps in and Jamie Ritchie doesn't get it done. So the Lions kick for territory here to try to get some of these points back. Pierre Skouma made the tackle. Oh, yeah, that was clearly Jamie Ritchie didn't have a clear release. He disagrees. He wasn't off his feet, but he never released. So that's going to be a good kick for the Lions. And now back on the front foot here. Let's see if they can do something with it. They get a try here. They'll take some of the pressure off. 7-meter line out for the Lions deep in territory here. Shadows now at the hash mark. Franco Murray. And this Maul is doing weird stuff, spinning, but close to the touchline. Now inside 5 meters. That's collapsed. Held up. And, wow, the Lions turn it over. Cade Volholder's got his jersey off, sitting on the sidelines. Don't know the extent of that injury that he suffered. Thank you for info about other games. Colonel Chris will be tired after so many commentators. Great commentator. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, but last week I was really knackered because the computer episode, rebuilding my computer's cooling system and setting everything up the night before. I got 2 hours sleep in about a 36-hour period. After 4 games last week, I really was knackered, especially after the excitement of that Springboks game. All right, so they turn it over to Edinburgh, but it's a scrum about the 5-meter line. So Skuman is out. And Bowen Fenter will be in for him. Paul Hill is out too. They come away successful, does Edinburgh. Edinburgh has the ball. They carry out to about their 9-meter line. And it's going to be a clearance kick coming from Ben Healy. Chased by Mornay Vandenberg. Puts pressure on him. Ball's going to go into touch. It'll be a Lions line out. .57 minutes. The second half has gone slowly now. Ben Healy, 436 career URC points. That's a lot. First time I've seen Americans so passionate about rugby, says Brian. Well, there's some of us. All right, folks, 48-14, 142 people here, 90 likes. Come on. Come on. All right, Edinburgh's won 12 lineouts. The Lions have won 6. There's a Lions lineout. This one to be tossed in by Franco Murray. Successful to Landsberg. And J.C. Pretorius comes out there with it, feeds it over to Yonka. Yonka inside the 22. Here come the Lions. They need to get on the front foot again after letting this thing slip away from them for about 20 minutes. Tackles made. Lions now. Not looking nearly as energetic as they did earlier. Landsberg. Come on, don't you guys want to get on the scoreboard? More Vandenberg. Oh, that's ball's lost forward. Edinburgh has it. They come to the Healy over here, and it's stolen. Oh, Morty Vandenberg. Went right in the channel and stole the pass. Acted like that was the Edinburgh player, thought that was an Edinburgh player. So a penalty. So Eric Cronier had the knock on. And Morty Vandenberg just kept chasing the ball. Right in the passing lane. And stole it. Oh, what a troublemaker Morty Vandenberg has been in this game. Clock is stopped. Water comes out. Looks like Jamie Ritchie's down. Oh, boy. Oh. 21 minutes left in the contest. 48-14. It was 48-0. Well, now the clock is restarted. Boy, the Lions will go to 10 points in the log with a victory here. Bonus point victory. It's back-to-back bonus point victories. That's a way to start the season. What a way to start the season, I'm telling you. I am telling you. Let's look and see what we got next week. Next week, the Lions are on the road with the Dragons. That's a winnable game. That's a winnable game. Behind, Bulls playing the Osprey. That's a winnable game. Edinburgh, the Stormers go to Edinburgh. That's going to be tough. Yep. And the Sharks will be playing Benetton. Oh, those are 2 tough games. Going to restart the scrum. Whistle blew. He's going to reset it. So I did win that Canterbury-Waikato game. Oh, cool beans. So that means this weekend I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be 10 of 11 games on Super Brew and 1, 2, 3, 4 bonus points. Bind. Set. Ball's put in the pipe by Velicott. Scrum is holding up. Now Edinburgh gets a bit of a push. Now it's wheeling. Now they have an advantage finally. So Edinburgh gets advantage on the scrum. Took a while. The official calls it very clearly what happened there. Standing up in the scrum on loose head and the tight head. So far, 3 wins for me. This is weekend in Super Brew. Well done, Brendan. I've hit 10 of 11 picks correct so far this weekend. Now I'm picking games in Premiership, in the Bunnings MPC, in URC. So I got a lot of different competitions I'm picking in. So I usually do poorly in the New Zealand one. All right, so they kick it down the pitch. And Healy comes out replaced by Ross Thompson for Edinburgh. Ross Thompson in the game now. So Healy's out. Harrison gets it in, and they still have the ball. It goes up off the skittering off the turf. And Edinburgh has the ball carried forward by Magnus Bradbury. Having a good game in a tough knock on. And it'll be a scrum to the Lions now. And now we slow down into a boring part of the game. 61-58. Clock has stopped. Lions eating haggis for lunch. That's a good one. Lions are more than happy with this score. Relax, says Sean. You can relax. I don't be bored the last 20 minutes of the game. We had exciting first 30, 40 minutes. JC Pretorius did a great job stripping that ball. Okay, so JC Pretorius lost at forward there. Oh, we got some changes in the front row for the Lions. Labakani is out. Skuman is out. Henko van Wyk is in the game now too. Not sure who he replaced. So it's a scrum to Edinburgh, not to the Lions. Ball comes out the back. Fellicott going to kick it down the pitch. Chase is on. There it is, taken by Kuhn Horn. Kuhn Horn runs around one tackler. And he feeds it over to the center to Yonka. Yonka gets tackled on the loose, but it gets it off to Kuhn Horn. They come to the near side. Van Wyk, who just came in the game, he's tackled. Ball's available. Morne van der Berg sends that over into the hands of Reinhard Nothnagel. Jamie Gilchrist comes in from the side entry there. He lets it go. Nohamba kicks it down the pitch right into the arms of Edinburgh. It's Darcy Graham from his own 10-meter line back to the Lions' 39-meter line. Nice carry there. Good work by Darcy Graham. Ball's available. Edinburgh now. Another chance to pick up some points here. To the near side they come. Well, there's, Jaakko Fasaki. Was he even in there? Right. Jaakko Fasaki comes in the game. I didn't know he was playing. Pullman is in. Kicking the ball through the breakdown. That's a penalty on the Lions. Okay, Van Vuren. Okay, come on. Who is Van Wyk came in for? Landsberg. Skuman is in for Landsberg. Oh my goodness. 19. So many changes, ones we didn't even see. Still got the Van Wyk substitution. There he is for Van der Merwe. Edwil Van der Merwe went out. All right, now I'm straight on those changes. That leaves just Renzo Duplessis and Marius Lowe on the bench. Why is Renzo Duplessis not in this game? I don't understand the Lions' selection here. This guy was the top scorer in Curry Cup. I know it's not the same level of competition, but why isn't he out there? He could be scoring tries left and right. After a few more Starbucks, I'll be interject. Line out successful, and that's Ben Muncaster comes away for Edinburgh. About 15 minutes remain in this contest. Once is the call. Edinburgh still going forward. Fellicott to Jamie Ritchie. There's a nice offload here to Gilchrist. Ball's available, center of the pitch. They're going to come the short side into the hands of Marshall Sykes. Sykes is tackled. Lions going to give him another try here. Harrison, try score. Taken down by Henko van Wyk. All right, back to the center of the pitch. Pick and go. Bonfanto with a carry. Lions are off their feet. Pick and go. And Edinburgh's down to 5 meters away now. Advantage for flopping on the ball. Card. There have been a lot of warnings here. He did tell him about this.
In this area of the field.
Give a clear warning when we come down here. You've just flopped on play.
Yeah, 15 minutes, 25.
Wow. Wow, who got that card? Yellow card. Pullman got it. Heiko Pullman got it. Wow. So yellow card against the Lions. They're not even showing up in the second half. 48-14 here. Yeah, I'll be ranting for that Stormers game most likely. Kids playing rugby down there at the end of the pitch. A little special space. Frankie Horn had to fix his boot. He's back now for the lineout. Here we go. Clock restarts. 65-33. 48-14, and Edinburgh on the verge of scoring another try. Lineout successful into a maul. Harrison at the back of that maul. He scored the earlier try. Call to use it once. Now they're moving forward. Harrison's going to break away. I can see it. Here he comes. And he does. He breaks away, but they were ready for it. And who is it? Mornay Vandenberg with a tackle again. Pick and go. Down to a meter away. Edinburgh's knocking on the door once again. Go towards the center. Those big forwards. Down to a meter. Pick and go. There it is. Oh, Fellicott didn't get in. Thought he had it. Edinburgh short. Now they're in. Can't see who it was. I think it was Ben Muncaster. It was Muncaster. Yep, Muncaster with a try. So they're close to getting a bonus point now. This is a dumb mistake by the Lions. You don't do this. This is stupid. You don't let teams get bonus points needlessly. Ben Muncaster with the try for Edinburgh. All right, so this should be an easy kick from the inside hash mark. Who's doing the kicking? It's Ross Thompson, I believe. It is. Yep. Recently came into the game. 161 people currently here. 102 likes, 1,400 people. Thanks for tuning in, folks. This is Ross Thompson's first kick of the game. He has wild hair, I'll tell you. It's all spiky looking. He needs to get a brush. Here's the kick. And that's good. 21. Wow. 3 unanswered tries. Have cut the lead nearly in half. Lions looking pretty pathetic in the second half, like they're just playing out the stretch. They're just playing it out. 12 minutes left. Where is Renzo Duplessis and Marius Lowe? Let's get them in the pitch. Here's the kick. High into the air, short of the 22. Taken at the 22 and driven backwards. Eric Cronier. Oh, it's stolen by Mornay Vandenberg. Wow. Here come the Lions finally. Frankie Horn out in 30-meter line. Charging up, spinning down to the 23 meters. Mornay Vandenberg is there. He sends it to Eric Cronier. Cronier outside to Jonke. Jonke to Cairns. And it bounces off the turf, and J.C. Pretorius picks it up, and they're inside the 22 are the Lions. Back to where they just got the ball from, actually. And Northnagle goes forward. Mornay Vandenberg digs it out. There's Jaco Fisachi into the game now. His first carry. The guy is a long time in the captain. Ooh, dove at the knees here. That should be foul play. You can't be allowed to dive at a guy's knees. Mornay Vandenberg over to Nohamba. Nohamba to Kuhn Horn. Kuhn Horn dancing. Well, the Lions are going nowhere. They're backwards now. Lost about 8 meters here total. Jared Cairns with another carry. Lots of phases, but no forward motion here. Henko van Wijk in the middle. He finds the space. Down to the 22. Off to Frankie Horn. Nearly got through there. The Edinburgh team had to adjust quickly. Ball's available. Mornay Vandenberg to Nohamba. Nohamba to Eric Cronier. Cronier trying to get back, and they're just back to the 22, are they? And Jonke plays scrum half there. Nohamba goes wide. Kuhn Horn gets past the first tackler, but then runs into 2 more because Edinburgh's offsides on every play. And there's the advantage finally for not rolling away. Just kick to the corner, man. Kick to the corner. 10 minutes left. Let's get another 7 points on the board. Drinking a few years ago. Start listening to my body, paying attention, paying money for a headache, and feeling bad the next day is not so good. Maybe old age creep. No, needless drinking is not healthy. It's the same with cigarettes, you know. You spend a lot of money on these sort of things, and, you know, it's a lot more money in your pocket. Gives you opportunity to do many things and enjoy life better. You don't need to wake up with headaches. Age catches up with you on its own. You'll get enough aches and creaks and niggles here and there just from being older and things not working as well as they once did. Trust me, it comes. So moving away from drinking is a smart idea. Some people just never catch on to that. Okay, the Lions have a 5-meter line out. Here we go. Ooh, 9 minutes remaining in this contest. Still 4 minutes, 44 seconds on that yellow card. And they gave up 7 points. Here's the line out. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, going to do it again. Well, the Lions caught a break there. They were forming the maul prematurely. So at least it wasn't called double banking. He told the Edinburgh side, I do the same for you. Jakob Fisaki will throw it in now. His first line out. Successful into the hands of Frankie Horn. And here come the Lions. J.C. Pretorius breaks away. J.C. Pretorius down to 4 meters. Morne Vandenberg offloads that ball. Ruben Skuman in the game now. Morne Vandenberg. Oh. Henko van Wyk. Van Wyk is driving down to 1 meters. Tackled at the try line. Ball's available. Morne Vandenberg trying to get it out of there. He does. It goes wide. We got it in the corner out here. Rob McQuarrie with the hat trick. There it is. Rob McQuarrie with his 4th try in game 2 for the season. Rob McQuarrie with a hat trick in the 72nd minute. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. And you're going to be mad at me when I say Rob McQuarrie's not the man of the match, but he's not my man of the match. It's Morne Vandenberg who made that all happen, saving that ball there. Rob McQuarrie. Brilliant. Brilliant. Another try. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tries in this game. Sanina Nohamba lines it up for conversion. Yeah, they do have a leadership problem. I don't know why Jakob Fisaki's not out there. "73 minutes now. Pretty soon we'll put up man of the match." Nohamba taking his time. Here's the kick. And that's going to go over. 55-21. So we get the half-century mark. Substitutions. So somebody's scrum half is coming out. I don't know whose came out, but somebody's scrum half came out. Can't see. Marius Lowe's in for the Lions. Ball's knocked backwards. Hogston replaces Sykes, and Edinburgh steals it. Jamie Ritchie's out and Dodd's in for him. Yonkers out, replaced by Marius Lowe. So it must be Felicott who was replaced because I still see Morne Vandenberg out there. So Ali Price must be in the game. All right, 74 minutes. Time to put up our man of the match. Sorry, folks, my fingers ripped open from cracking crab shells last night. Had a tough time with the crabs last night. Not really. It was tasty. Okay. And finally, Renzo Duplessis getting ready to come in for cleanup time. Yellow card almost over. Lions still short a player. Line not successful for the Lions. J.C. Pretorius brings it away. Morne Vandenberg over the middle to Marius Lowe. Marius Lowe feeds it off to Kuhnhorn. Kuhnhorn to Rob McQuarrie down the sideline. Here come the Lions again. And they go to the opposite side. Eric Cronier to J.C. Pretorius. Pretorius driving forward. He's tackled down around 30 meters away. Morne Vandenberg back into the middle to Skuman. Morne Vandenberg digs it out. Over to Sanina Nohamba. He does the dummy, and then it's hit in the air by the Edinburgh side. Picked up very well by Marius Lowe. He throws it away. We have a knock-on advantage. We're going to come back. The Lions have a knock-on advantage. Okay, so they'll get the player back on. Will Renzo Duplessis come in now with just 4 minutes remaining? So they're back to 15 players now with the stoppage of play. Drink wet cement and get really stoned. Yeah, that's a knock on there. So Renzo Duplessis finally gets in the game. What is with this Lions coaching staff? So Cairns comes off. Lost my marker. 55-21 is the score, folks. Outscored 3 tries to 1 in the second half. We've got to keep Edinburgh from getting that bonus point. 3.5 minutes remaining. Clock is ticking here. Edinburgh needs a try. Another try for the Lions would be great. Take it out 62. That'd be awesome. Excuse me. All right, next game up is the Bulls in Ulster. I'll be carrying that as well. Going to make sure you get routed to that. Bind. Set. Ball comes out. Nohamba. Van Vyk, and it's knocked on by Eric Kronia. It was not a good pass by Van Vyk. Just 3 minutes remain now. They're going to turn it over to Edinburgh. Oh, Darcy Graham is down. What happened to him? Oh, he looks to be in pain. What's going on? That's unfortunate. We got the clock stopped at 77-11 as Darcy Graham looks to be in a lot of pain. He's rocking back and forth on his knees on the ground. Not sure what's happening there. Mm. $77-11. We still got the clock stopped here. 55-21. Sorry, folks. I'm just getting a few things set up here. So you'll be redirected each of the games. Darcy Graham is up on one knee now, but he's still down. If he got hit in the gut or what's going on. Maybe he had the wind knocked out of him. Game over already. These Scots, along with the reject staff, is just coming for free meal and cheap safari, says Muslim. Oh, yeah. He got in the chest by Henko van Vyk. But he laid the hit on, so he came away worse off. Time's back on. Clock's ticking. Darcy Graham doesn't look too comfortable. He's staying in the game. Going to be sore tomorrow. Oh, sharing an ice cream in the stands. Some profanity on the pitch. Let's effing go, boys. Behind. Set. Edinburgh wants one more try here, which is 2.5 minutes left. And it collapses. Oh, and it's a penalty against the Lions. Boy, Edinburgh's pretty happy about that. They win a scrum penalty. 2 minutes remain. They're going to kick it for distance. Boy, the Lions are going to screw this up and give away a bonus point here. Wow. Just need one more try. All right, minute and 40 seconds remain. Line out for Edinburgh. No. Oh, once again, a screwed up line out here. Boy, they're giving the teams a lot of leeway here. Clock is still ticking, though. Paddy Harrison will throw it back in. So we're going to reset this scrum. 170 people currently, or 110 likes, folks. Be sure to hit the like button. Come on, nothing but a penny of your time. And that's, who is that? Ali Price. And, oh, here comes Edinburgh down the sideline. Darcy Graham. Outside the 22, Rob McQuaney makes a tackle. Ben Healy. They go wide. Bradbury's had a great game. And suddenly, Edinburgh is on the front foot. They're only 10 meters out now. My goodness. Are the Lions going to give up a bonus point here late? And Mornay Vandenberg over there to slow the play down again. Oh, and they throw it into touch. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. McCann threw that into touch. Sorry, I got some mud outside barking. I couldn't tell if it was a dog or not. It's driving me nuts. 15 seconds left, so they're going to escape with not giving away the bonus point. Edinburgh was so close to getting that bonus point. Wow, tough break for them. Unless they can steal it back. Here's the line out as Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline plays. And it's not challenged. The Lions come away with Mornay Vandenberg. Is that Renzo Duplessis with a carry? Here's the hooter for the end of the game, folks.
Vandenberg, no Hamba.
And that's the game. 55-21 in a less than inspiring second half. But the Lions come away big winners here. And that puts them up 34 points to the positive. Good stuff there. Wow. We got 3 more games to call today, folks. Great stuff. Should know by your name. What's that? Brian. You're picking on Hester over there? What's going on? Oh, my goodness. 170 people here, folks. Be sure to become a subscriber if you're not one already. Would appreciate that. We picked up a handful of subscribers in this game. Always appreciate getting new subscribers. So the Lions come away victors here after a 48-0 halftime lead. They went 55-21. Edinburgh does not get the bonus point. Not good for them. So, wow. Edinburgh now goes to 0-3. They had 3 bonus points before this, and they get nothing today. 3 losses. Wow. The Lions off to a great start for the season, folks. They started season 2-0, both bonus point victories for 10 points on the log. This is well done. They're going to move up to about 4th or 5th place here from 8th place based on this result today. Players out shaking each other's hands. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. They're playing an up-tempo version of that song. It sounds weird at a faster pace. I did like, says Hester. Thank you, Hester. Finally, they give me the final score up on the screen. 55-21. And, yeah, we'll see if they come back with man of the match or any of those players for interviews in a moment. I'll hang around. And if we get them, I'll put them on the broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Don't forget, you'll be automatically redirected to the Bulls game, which is coming up next, right here on Rugby Ascendant. And the Lions move up the log. Well done. Absolutely well done. So that takes them to, they were plus 13. Now they're plus 34, plus 57 points. That's better than anyone else in the league. The Glasgow Warriors are plus 47, but they played 3 games. Here we go. They've got J.C. Pretorius.
Medal from his captain, Franco Horn.
So J.C.
Many congratulations. How special was that first 40 minutes as a Lions player?
Yes, we said in the beginning of the season our goal is to bring the loyal people out in Joburg. And I honestly think it was our best performance thus far this season, but not a second half.
Very high pace in the game.
Exactly, not the second half.
You wanted to come out today and put Edinburgh under pressure with high ball in play time?
We actually knew they played the Bulls last weekend. We knew they were going to acclimatise to the weather, but we played fast. We didn't kick out that much, and yeah.
So much is made of the time you spent with the Springboks.
That's it. I've lost my feed. J.C. Pretorius was one of my potential men of the match. But let's see what you guys voted for here. All right. So you got Mornay Vandenberg. Yeah, I thought Vandenberg was unbelievable. Rob McQuaney. So there you go. All right. That's going to end the poll there. All those tries, folks. The Lions finally get one back. Rob McQuaney with a hat trick of tries. Brilliant stuff. Final score 55-21 from Ellis Park. Next up from Loftus Versfeld, it will be the Blue Bulls, and they'll be hosting Ulster. the team that Lions beat last weekend. And the Bulls were not convincing last week, so they're going to have to get together. But in the lineup today is, of course, once again, Willie Leroux. Willie Leroux will be back in the lineup for the Bulls. Looking forward to that. Okay, sitting at a coffee shop using my phone. Everything's so small. Tell me to do push-ups for the mistake. What did you say, Brian? Did you call Hester a man? Oh, stay strong, brother. Okay, gotcha. That's what happened. Okay, got it. Hester's drinking Coca-Cola now. Lions did it, Erica. That's correct. And next up is coming shortly. All right, so we'll get back to that. Racing 92 is currently playing in the French Pro 14, or Top 14, I should say. Yep, so they're playing Vannes. Is that a team that moved up from being relegated previously? Because I don't even know them. All right, that's going to do it for this. I'm going to take a short break, and we'll be back. Top of the hour is the next one. I'll start before the top of the hour with the lineup, so we're ready to go when they go live. All right, folks. Cued Horde, Rob McQuade, Edwin van der Merwe, Marius Jonke, Rob McQuade, Frankie Horn, Edwin van der Merwe, Grant Gilchrist, Patrick Harrison, and then the final one was Ben Muncaster for Edinburgh, and the Lions came back with a hat trick from Rob McQuade on the wing. See you at the next one. I'm going to go stretch my legs. Cheers, everybody, and we'll see you here. Why is that still showing up? Okay, there we go. All right, and we'll see you shortly. All right, cheers. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Fearless.